When the awake sun rises, all suffering dissolves into nothingness. Awakened One, Thich, Thien. The awakened ones transmit the wisdom light, show us clearly the awake destination, liberating from the source of birth and death, breaking the chains of delusion. With sincere gratitude for your deepest graces, the full moon Shweta Sangha dedicates this video to the living Buddhas, Awakened One Thich Thien and Awakened One Thich Tham Hoi. Through their awake five qualities, the awakened ones continue to help us become a living Buddha.
Khi trái tim rộng mở, ta đi vào đời mà không chút lo, vì tình thương chan chứa muôn loài, là cho đi và vui với những gì xảy đến với ta. Ta chỉ muốn mọi người an vui, sớm tìm về nguồn sáng chân như mà từ lâu thường mãi chiếu soi, do lầm mê che lấp bao đời, mau quay về nhận rõ nguồn chân.
Đất không xa xôi, một ngày nào đất không xa xôi, một ngày nào đất không xa xôi.
The awakened ones guided 15 monastics and 25 course students to a deeper level through a special 4-day retreat in a beach house located on the shores of South Padre Island in southern Texas.
Hôm nay tụi con làm sao? Thức sống trào dân không? Phải không? Bơi về biển giác phải không? Tròn đầy phải không?
The awakened ones introduced us to the Vu-Lan Sutra, recently rewritten by the awakened ones. It's a powerful awake tool to strengthen and sharpen our awake purpose. We all had the chance to connect with the sutra, while in the car, at the beach, everywhere, and to realize how much we owe our parents for countless graces and immeasurable dedication to raising us. And the only way to fully repay them is to wake up and send all merit to them. And not just the parents of this lifetime, but the parents of all past lifetimes. When we first heard Awake One Thien chanting it, the essence was radiating from her voice in all directions. The essence was penetrating through each person, pulling our awake seed to blossom more and more, drawing up in us the power to sincerely want to merge with awake essence.
Chân thành nhớ đến thâm ân bậc thầy truyền trao đèn tuệ, cho con tỏ suốt chốn về giải thoát cội nguồn sinh tử, phá tan xiềng xích lầm mê.
It was a high-level retreat where each participant had the chance to sharpen their awake purpose toward becoming a living Buddha. The great vow of the awakened ones was truly felt in every moment of their awake living. Whether opening mind for us to see the truth, chanting, sitting, eating, walking, swimming, singing, exercising, sharing, or strolling the beach, every moment the awakened ones were awakening the Buddha potential in each of us. Even between activities, just the awake daily living, awakening the awake potential in all of us, people of all ages, all situations, different religions, all backgrounds. The awake 5 qualities of the awakened ones manifest everywhere, all the time. Even on this retreat, powerful transformation happened between parents and children, breaking all stuck points between them, so each could move forward with becoming a Buddha. Awakened One went on a casual stroll with 2 teenage siblings and helped them to open up to you, knowing they are not judged, feeling your vast love. They shared about all of their hidden pain and holdings, and right there, your awake essence dissolved all their years of suffering.
Với thầy đó, những cái gì mà những cái khúc mắc, cái niềm đau và nỗi khổ gì mà giấu kín trong lòng của mấy em đối với cha với mẹ, hôm nay bung ra hết luôn, tan, có hiểu không? Có nghĩa là bung ra hết và nó tan biến luôn. Có nghĩa là những cái gì là quý thầy mở hết và tự động nó gội sạch hết, gội sạch. Và có cái điều nhiều khi con không bao giờ nghĩ là mình có thể nói ra, con ha, con không bao giờ mà con có thể nói ra được, hoặc là giữa anh em với nhau, và tự nhiên mình có một sự cảm tan mà để mà thương, tan để thông mà thương con ha, rất là màu chuyện này với nhau, là nó gội sạch hết vậy đó, bật ra để nó buông.
Để mà chị cái đó mà nó không tan á, sao mà thành những cái ám ảnh ở trong cái cuộc đời của đứa đó đó, nên nó tan sạch là tốt.
I remember this specific moment so vividly while being on the boat with the Awake Sangha. We were all in deep reflection, and at that moment, dear Awake Ones, I felt how you shined light for me to see both worlds more clearly and experience a much deeper truth about the power of awake and how it can melt away illusions no matter how much, making it easy for me to finally say goodbye to my false human world that I was once so addicted to. As the boat went further and further out into the sea, everything within me felt so light, spacious and open, because finally the decision had been made and there was only one thing left to do, which is to wake up and end my ecosystem. I could literally feel myself immersing deeper into the vast ocean, as if it was Awake One's world. And this time, so happy to do so, finally letting go of what felt like the last piece of my attachments to human love. The final closure, reconfirming my decision to become a living Buddha and ending my dream world. Thank you so much, dear Awake Ones, because without you, how would I ever know what is real, who I am, and the potential to become a living Buddha is truly possible in this lifetime. I vow to continue moving towards you until reaching the final destination. Thank you, dear Awake Ones, for everything.
The Awakened Ones opened our minds deeper through the 5-jar water demo, where they introduced the intermediate steps on the path to becoming a living Buddha.
Và đục nó trong lần thấy không? Là để cho mình thực chứng 2 đầu mê giác. Là mình thứ ba này, quý vị ở đây rồi thì quý vị nhìn sao từ đây qua đây gì? Thấy chưa? Đâu có dễ đâu, cái năng lực của bậc thầy giác ngộ mới làm cho mình từ đây qua đây. Tại vì làm đâu có đơn giản đâu, phải đánh thức tiềm năng thành Phật, phải khai mở điểm hóa, phải cho đi khóa tu, phải làm đủ thứ mới qua đây chứ làm sao mà từ đây mà qua đấy, thấy không? Nhưng mà cái này á, quý vị sẽ thấy cái màu của nó vẫn gì? Màu vẫn nằm màu của bên này. Cái màu này nó chưa phải là cái màu của bên này, cho nên nó là còn cái màu này thì cái này nó vẫn là chính. Thì bên cái chỗ này mà mục tiêu thành Phật thì khi nó qua đây á, là cái màu này nó hoàn toàn là của cái màu gì? Của cái này rồi. Là cái này là cái thành Phật nó ra rồi. Thì cái đục này á, nó trở thành nó là không có ăn nhặt gì nữa rồi. Tại vì mình qua bên đây rồi. Thì cái này nó trở thành là gì? Nó còn nhưng mà nó tự tan. Nó xuất hiện trước cái này là tự động nó tan thôi. Thì cái này sự sống mình nó về đây rồi chứ nó không có về bên đây nữa. Lúc này cái người này cái sự sống này là qua đây chứ không còn qua đây nữa rồi.
Mà cái nước đục này nó không muốn cái này đâu, nó tham thôi. Mà khi mà nó tham á thì nó trở về cái này hết này, nó đi ngược lại. Thành ra chỉ có cái phần này nè nó mới có lòng muốn về cái đây thôi, để mà giải thoát toàn bộ cái này. Tụi con phải rõ chỗ đó.
What struck me in this retreat was about the great vow and the awake daily living of the awakened ones. Because we had a chance to be around them 24 hours a day for a few days, it was very easy to see and to feel how constant, how every moment, every situation, that great vow is just moving to wake us up in so many dynamic ways. And the awake living, it just appears, it just is in every situation. So, and something that Awakened One said, it really was a big wake-up call for me. She mentioned about the 5 water jars, that the middle jar, it does not naturally move towards clear water the more you practice. It automatically has an association with the dirty side, the dirty water jars, and it will keep, like a magnet, it will keep going back to that direction. And it struck me once again how important the clear awake purpose, because that's what made the awakened ones become the awakened ones. Their purpose was so pure toward awake and totally different than the rest of us. And I saw that if that purpose is not truly clarified, no matter what we do, we will stay stuck in ignorance. We'll stay cycling in the system of suffering and ego. And in that moment, there was like a power, a determination rose up in me to continue to do whatever it takes, whatever I need to do to help myself cultivate that clear, awake purpose, and never ever take for granted that it's already there or on the way, that it is so important. It's more important than anything else. Thank you, dear Awakened Ones. Dear Awakened Ones, what seemed to be a simple activity to create tea party invitations for 1 or 2 hours blossomed into a very powerful teaching tool that covered 2 days. This helped us to become more clear about our own awake purpose and how to share more clearly with others. In there, they will feel that sincerity from us and our realness, which will give them the trust in awakened ones and want to move toward clear water for themselves, so they too can become a living Buddha in this lifetime. Your awake light and your great vow continue to spread throughout the world. There are no words to show our deepest gratitude for the profound treasure you have given us through this retreat. Every moment was very meaningful and full of purpose. Dear awakened ones, the only way we can repay you is by developing our one-pointed purpose to become the fourth jar and ultimately the fifth. Merge into and become one with your pure essence and completely end our ego system, not just in words, but through actions from now onwards.
Dear awakened ones, the most powerful thing for me from this retreat is to truly know my purpose. Especially knowing that you've brought me all the way from the first to the third jar. And looking back, I know how tirelessly you've worked with me to get me to this point. And in addition to that, just watching the two of you, how exactly and precisely you wake us up every moment. Nothing is for joke, nothing is by chance. Everything that you do is only to wake us up. It is so accurate, trying to wake up each and every person that is in front of you. Just watching you, your awake living, it gives me the motivation to truly keep going with my purpose. My only purpose now is to keep moving forward to the fourth jar until I fully merge and become one with your awake essence and completely end my ego. Put all that behind me to keep moving forward. And the one thing that really helped me see how powerful it is not that hard. If I choose to move forward is when you help me float in the ocean. I'm so scared of the water. I'm so afraid of so many things. But in that moment, when you reminded me to just connect with the 5 qualities, to let go and not follow any of those thoughts. In the beginning, it was hard. But the moment I choose to let go, because I wanted to become a Buddha, and I just let it be, it was not hard at all. It was just that at that moment, the trust in you, knowing that you're always there. The only thing you need from me is, do I truly want it? And am I truly willing to let go, to go towards you? And when that moment happens, you're right there with your arms wide open to pull me to your shore. If I can remember that and carry it every moment dear time, I feel like the end is not too far. Becoming a living Buddha, to merge with you and to drop everything is not very far at all. So God vow to carry that forward dear time. Thank you so very much for this retreat and for everything you've given all of us. Thank you so very much.
Oh, clear view, oh, clear eightfold path, oh, clear view is my choice. Rather than live in false view, I vow to connect to awakened ones, to become a living Buddha and all attachments and the ego system, to become a living Buddha and all attachments and the ego system.